social media, the ever-changing beast. Are you keeping up, or are you keeping pace, is the topic for today. As I said at the beginning, we've discussed marketing on social media quite a bit, and we're going to talk about a couple of points that I want you to be thinking about that will help you out from the content that I've already gone over with you previously. Just out of the sauna. Nice, Caroline. I seen your live earlier. Look, weather looks fantastic. Some beautiful scenery down by you. Now, there's a few things that we're going to discuss here. Some of it is going to highlight and go over and cover a few key concepts and points relating to what we've spoke about already, but it's going to keep you ever more and more effective on social media. Because I know and I do appreciate a lot of people try to build their business using social media. Good evening, Tracy. Good to see you. So yeah, we're going to delve into that a little bit more today. So let's get straight into it then. Now, I've got a couple of points here because I just want to make sure that I don't digress too much, because there's some specific things that I want to make sure that I get in on this one. So don't post multiple times after a significant post is the first point on my list there. So what I mean by this is, some of you guys, now I'm not blaming or finger pointing anyone, but from what I see across my social media feed and my Facebook feed, is some of you will post a really good post. Let's say it's a post that is drawing interest or trying to generate engagement around your business opportunity, maybe your product or your service. And what you're doing, some people, a lot of people, is they'll then post multiple times in that same day, hours, within hours of that actual real, important post. Now, what I mean, so let's say that I've created a post where I want to drive, I want to engage people into that post that's going to create curiosity on my business opportunity. Now, the mistake that I'm seeing is that, let's say I post that at 7 o'clock in the morning, and that's great, it's a good time to post, a lot of people will see it. So rather than allow that to be at the forefront of people's news feeds from my posting content, I then make the mistake of posting another 3, 4 or 5 times before it even hits midday. Now, what that's doing is it's having a negative impact on the Facebook algorithms calculations for putting your content in front of your network. So what you need to do is, when you are posting something significant, so whether it is something that you want to drive traffic to and get people engaged in terms of your product or service or your business opportunity, then just make sure you leave sufficient time between your posting. So really, really important. So the next thing is, you need to be building relationships on the back end of your marketing content. Now, we've spoke before about, whether it doesn't even matter whatsoever, whether you use a business page, whether you use your personal profile, whatever you're using to place marketing content out there for your business, once people interact with it, so they like, comment, share, or they view your video, etc., what you need to be doing is engaging on the back end of that content. So there's no good, as business owners, there is no need, or it does us no good whatsoever, to have hundreds of people like, comment, share, interact with our content, but we do nothing about it. So it's really important that once you place content out there onto any of the social media platforms and you begin to have people interact, like, comment, share, view your videos, you need to be interacting and building relationships on the back end of that content. So what I mean specifically, let's say I do a Facebook Live on my personal profile and I have some people like, comment or react or maybe share that video. Now, what I'm going to do off the back end of that, the people that are within your business or your company, obviously you can just give them general interaction to boost the Facebook algorithm score and place it in front of more people. But the people that are not within your business, so if that post was relating to your business opportunity or maybe your product or service, what you want to do is build relationships off the back of that interaction. So you need to go and maybe personal message anyone who's not in your business already or not a customer and start to interact with them. What that doesn't mean is you go straight to Facebook Messenger, for example, and then just pitch them on your business or pitch them on your product or service. What it means is that you begin to build relationships with people. So they're paying attention to your content. You simply thank them for doing so. You thank them for taking the time to watch your video or, comment on your post or whatever it may be. and you start to, you know, ask some good leading questions, catch up with that person, help to build that relationship, and then when the time comes, or if they qualify for your business opportunity, your product or your service, you can obviously offer that. But the key is always, guys, is to build relationships, build, know, like, and trust, and that is going to take you into a whole different level on your business. So make sure you're building relationships on the back end. Now, if you are branding and attraction marketing, so if you're doing personal branding and attraction marketing, you still need to place content out there. You still need to mention your business opportunity, your product or your service. So what I mean by that is I've given you some advice already, and I've talked a lot about personal branding, so standing yourself out from the crowd based around your interests, your niche, maybe the niche that your company sits in, and attraction marketing. So who are my target audience? What are their problems? Then I place content into the marketplace on social media, on the internet, to answer those problems and attract those people to me. Now, when you are doing that, if you're doing it if you are placing content onto social media that is not, you know, it's not personal branding that is in your company's niche, you need to remember that you still need to be placing content out there around your business opportunity and around your product or service. Otherwise, you know, your personal branding, which is great, you're going to build an audience, you're going to build a following, but where are you making any money? And this is the world we live in. It's simply, you know, as a business, you need to make money. So in order for you to be successful in your business, you obviously have to mention whatever it is that your business does offer. So really important. Next one, make sure that you are liking other people's content and comment on other people's content. Just let me have a look. Yeah, so it's really important, this, guys. What a lot of people, the mistake people make is that they go out there on Facebook, they go through the newsfeed, and they know that if they interact with other people's content, that their own content will appear more in front of those individuals. Now, the mistake people make is Facebook are not stupid, they are very clever, and their algorithm works out whether you're actually genuinely interacting with that post. As an example, someone writes a post, or you know, that is quite lengthy and would take you a substantial amount of time to read through, and you scroll through and you just hit like or love or whatever on all of these posts that you skim through, you don't even read them. Now, Facebook picks up on that, and it will have a detrimental effect on your algorithm score. It will know that you're just clicking and liking, etc., for the sake of it, and that it's not genuine interaction. Remember, Facebook was not built for you to sell your stuff. It was built for people across the globe to connect with each other. Facebook wants genuine connections. It doesn't want overly promotional content. It doesn't want people, you know, not being legitimate, and it wants genuine connections and building of relationships. So you can use it as, you know, you can use it to full effect in your business. You just need to make sure that you use it correctly. Don't be lazy is the trick there, guys. Do not be lazy. So the next thing is authentic interaction is key. This kind of ties in with my previous point. Now, when you start to interact with people, yes, if you like, comment, etc. on their content, they will then begin to see your content, but you want to build relationships. Remember, if you take the time to comment on someone's post, make sure that, you know, it's a genuine comment. So just place something in there that helps build the relationship. Don't make it a generic comment that it's just a, you know, a throwaway comment that doesn't add any, you know, any value or doesn't make that person feel any better. Remember, you're trying to build relationships, so make sure that you are genuine and authentic when you interact with people. Be normal, be yourself. So R&D is the next point, guys. So that is not research and development. Inside the network marketing, I've covered this already. So place in the comments whilst I have a drink. Let me know if you remember what R&D stands for in terms of the network marketing industry. So just stick it in the comments if you know. So as always, there's a delay on the comments coming through, but what R&D stands for in terms of network marketing is rob and duplicate. Now, that sounds a bit, hey, why you robbing? But it's absolutely the done thing inside of network marketing, but there's a key principle behind it. Now, everything pretty much that we teach, everything I teach, I learned from someone else. I didn't suddenly just create all of this stuff, all of this information. I simply, I develop myself heavily. I invest a lot of my time in training courses and seminars, reading books, listening to audios. Then I simply apply that within my business to have success. Then I share with you guys, I share with people in my organization the success that I've had by using those principles, by using what I've learned, and then I just give value in that sense, so that it's rob and duplicate. However, here's the problem, guys. When you rob and duplicate, so you could quite easily listen to what the video I'm doing now, and you can take that and you can go and do the same thing on your Facebook personal profile. As an example, you can take all of the content, jot some notes down, and you can go and do a Facebook Live on your own personal profile. It may be that you do it in your team group and Facebook or whatever. It's irrelevant, but here's the trick. You have to put your own spin on it. You have to be, again, your authentic self. There is no point of you R&D, rob and duplicate, and trying to be me, trying to be Ray Higdon, trying to be Eric Worre, or anyone else out there who is one of the industry trainers. You are all you need to be, so be authentic, be yourself. That is what is going to attract the right type of person to you, and you will come across much, much better when you deliver your content. And that goes the same if it's a written post. So if you see a written post by a trainer or by someone who has placed content out there and you like it, don't have the scarcity mentality that you can't even mention someone's name. So if I pick up a great piece of content, as you guys have seen already, I will simply just share it. And I'll say, for example, I caught a great video from Ray Higdon last week, or from Bob Heilig or Eric Worre or any of the top trainers. I'm more than happy to just say who I've caught that content from, because you cannot have that scarcity mentality where you think if you mention someone else's name, or if you maybe like, comment or share on someone's post that's also inside the industry, that suddenly people are going to run from you and flock to them, because it simply doesn't work like that, guys. It does not happen like that. People buy and they join businesses of people they know, like and trust. They're not going to go to some random person who you've mentioned on your video, or some random person who you've liked, comment or interacted on their content to go and see what they have to offer. They're going to go through you. Trust me on this. So be authentic, and when you are R&D, rob and duplicate, make sure that you put your own personal spin onto things. That's going to bode much, much better for you. So next thing, curiosity is key. So when you place any content out there on social media or anywhere, curiosity is your greatest weapon. Now, if you hang everything out there for everyone to see, it is not going to bode well for you, because guess what? We live in an information age. So if you're trying to generate curiosity and you fail miserably by mentioning your business or your company's name or your product or your service, for example, everyone will turn to where? Mr. Google. So they'll head over to Google, they'll research it, but we all know that Google pulls up all sorts of random rubbish information. So you get Dave from the pub, who has slated your product or service just because he wants attention from people and because he's a keyboard warrior. Then suddenly your prospect, who you could have interacted with and taken it offline, has headed over to Google, found Dave's review on there, even though he's not tried it, and it's put them off. So make sure that you don't fall into that trap. Curiosity is key. Put enough information out there. So think Hollywood Blockbuster, as I mentioned in my Facebook training, Hollywood Blockbuster. So they give you a taster where you want to come forward and raise your hand for more information on whatever it is that you have going on within your business, your product or your service. So remember, when you're placing content out there onto social media, online, your goal is to have people reaching out to you. So your goal should not be for people to like, comment and share your content, so otherwise known as engagement. What you want is people to reach out to you. You want people to be raising their hands to say they want information on your business, want information on joining your business, on your product, on your service, whatever you offer. You want people to raise their hands, to reach out to you and actually ask for more information. If all you are getting is likes, comments, shares, reactions and engagements, that's great for getting you visibility. But if you're not getting anyone reaching out to you, raising their hand to say they want information, or they want to be a customer, or they want to, check out your business opportunity, then you need to look at how you are posting your content, because it needs to come across in a manner that causes them to do that. So that's that. So bring your other interests into your post. Now, what a lot of people do when you are placing a lot of content online on social media, people will check you out. So, and I do this myself. So, for example, if someone friend requests me, or maybe someone connects with me, I'll head across and check out the profile. So, one, to make sure it's legitimate, and two, to see what type of person they are. So are they the type of person that I want to interact with? Are they someone who I want in my life? Are they positive, like-minded? If they're not, I'm not going to approve it. Now, alongside that, when I scan through it, I want to see what they are about as a person. That's going to help me in building relationships with them. So if you look through your newsfeed on Facebook on your profile, and it is all about your business, all about your product or your service, where is you? Because I'm pretty sure that you are not your company, you're not your product, you're not your service. You have a personality, you're unique, you're authentic to yourself. What are you about? What are your interests? So be yourself, humanize yourself, so put content out there to let people know you are real. Don't just be that guy or that girl who has just got a newsfeed or a profile full of content based around your business. So that's the next one. So let's talk now about how much you're posting. So this is some recommendations that I'm going to give you. So as you go through the week, I'm going to recommend that you place 4 posts on social media about your product, your service, or your business opportunity, which are indirect. So when I say indirect, they are maybe let's say a business opportunity post, which highlights how much you love the business, maybe some of the benefits that you are having from that business. Let's say you're on an incentive trip with your business, with your company. You could take a photo there or a video. You could place it onto social media, onto Facebook, and you can talk about how lucky you are and how grateful you are to be on that incentive trip paid for by your company. Now that is an indirect business post because it is lifestyle attraction, so it's likely that people will interact with that content, obviously, and hoping, so this is what you're hoping for, someone to say, hey, what is this company, what is this business you're with, how are you getting free holidays from it? So that's just one example, guys. So 4 pieces of content per week based around an indirect business, product or service post, and that can be posted by written, by a picture, by a video, entirely up to you, but remember, video is king. And then 1 post a week wants to be direct on your business opportunity, on your product or on your service. Now what I mean by direct, as you would guess, that is you asking for people to reach out to you. So indirect would be you create curiosity, maybe it's some lifestyle attraction or something where it creates intrigue and people may reach out to you just to ask how that has happened or how you've got what you've got. Direct is where you actually ask people to reach out to you. So for example, again, let's say that I've got something going on in the business. Let's say I've bought myself a new car and I say, hey, or in fact, let me use a great example actually. So I've just moved into a beautiful new house about a week ago. Let's say that I place content onto social media, excuse me, and I say, so grateful for moving into my new house. After 16 years of moving around in the military, I'm finally able to lay some roots for my family, move into a lovely, beautiful new home. Really grateful that my business, my part-time business, which I've built up over the last year and a half, has allowed me to fund that home. Now, at the end of that, because this is a direct post, you're gonna add a call to action. So I would say something like, if anyone else is interested in how they can replace their income and invest in a home like this for themselves, please feel free to reach out to me, either personal message me or drop in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. So that's a direct approach. So to recap on that, you want 4 indirect posts which create curiosity and you hope that people maybe reach out to you. If they don't reach out to you, guys, remember, people are always watching, always. And the ones that reach out to you normally are the ones that sit back there and they won't even interact with your content. So they'll be like, hey, I am not commenting, I'm not liking, I'm not sharing John's content whatsoever. But eventually I'll get to the point where I'll snap and I'll be like, oh, I've got to find out what he's doing, where he's getting all this money, and then they'll message you. So that is pretty much how it works, guys. A lot of people who will interact genuinely, but remember, 4 per week, which are indirect, 1 per week on your business, your product or your service, which is direct. If you go above that, when you're posting your content, it's going to repel people, because you'll come in, you'll become the salesman. So you'll start to become the guy or the lady who is all about content based around their business or their products or service all the time. Remember, be yourself. And the most important rule of marketing online is who are you trying to target and provide value. So you need to be providing value based around your niche, whatever your business is, whatever you're trying to reach, who are you trying to attract to yourself, to your business. And if you do that effectively alongside the other points I've covered this evening, you're gonna be an absolute ninja on social media. So guys, hopefully you got some value from this one today. Hopefully you're taking some notes. If not, you can go and recap and watch. As always, I appreciate you being on here. If you have got value from the live tonight, just chuck live into the comments so I know. It's always good to know. And of course, if you know anyone else that would benefit from the content today, be sure to like, comment, maybe tag them into the video, and any shares are gratefully appreciated. So if you do share the video, just place share into the comments, just so that I know, and I can give you a massive thank you from me, because I really do appreciate you pushing the message out there and all the support that I get from you guys on the page. So that is it, guys. Hope you got value. Enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever you are up to. Thank you, Ollie. Good to have you on, buddy. And looking forward to catching up next month. So guys, that brings to a close today's live. We'll see you tomorrow 7 PM for anyone that's around. Enjoy the rest of your evening and have a good one.